Hi, in the spirit of Halloween, I just wanted to put this video together to talk about this insect that is so misunderstood. People are deathly afraid of them, and we're talking about wasps. Yes, wasps can sting, but are they really aggressive? Are they as aggressive as we think? Hopefully seeing this photo, right, seeing one right here on my finger and actually coaxed it onto my finger, they're not out there to try to sting us or bother us. As long as you keep away from their nest, they will leave you alone. And wasps are actually also very important to our ecosystems, right? They pollinate, they get nectar, they visit flowers, they do the same thing that bees and butterflies do, and they also control, these pest caterpillars that sometimes have populations that are a little bit too large. They help reduce that population. So what I'm going to show you in this video, what's the scary thing in this video is not the wasp itself, but something that is happening here if you look very closely. And I had no idea about this until I posted this on iNaturalist, and the amazing iNaturalist community came to tell me something really interesting. This was a user named Jonathan. Jonathan142. So he saw this photo and he noticed something about it. And maybe you're seeing this photo and comparing it to this photo, and is there anything that catches your eye? Well, if you look very carefully, you'll notice there's something going on here with the abdomen of this wasp. Okay, this photo is from today. This observation is from 2018. And again, when I posted it, I got a comment from Jonathan142. He identified it and he gave me some notes on how he came to that ID. And he also mentioned this one has a parasitic strepsisterin in its abdomen. So you can see that there's like that bump there. That's not normal. Normally the abdomen is kind of smooth. That little ridge that you see there is because there's something wedged in there. A parasite, right? I don't know how to say it, okay? But, so I decided, all right, this is really crazy. I had no idea this existed. And, a big part of why I love iNaturalist so much is because it makes me realize how little I know and how much I have to learn about nature, right? I'll never learn everything there is to know, and that's what keeps it interesting and keeps it from getting boring ever. So I made a separate observation. I posted it. And, I mentioned to Jonathan, hey, look, I posted it here, and he gave me a little bit more info. So if you want to pause and read a little bit more about these, basically what he's telling me is that these parasites use specific wasps as their host, right? So this species of parasite likes this specific wasp. That was really interesting, and I learned from that too. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to post these observations to iNaturalist, and let's see if I can get a little bit more information on them. I know that this is in the genus Xenos, right? This parasite that's here. And I know that this is in the genus Polystes. And I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Polistes, I really don't know. And I'm just going to hit submit here, right? I have the location already set. I'm going to hit submit, and let's see if I can get a little bit more info on these wasps. Let's see. I'm going to hit submit. All right, so it's been a couple days since I posted these observations, and I actually haven't gotten a response or an ID yet. I did get some comments from a friend of mine on iNaturalist that I know through iNaturalist, Minty Starlight, and I thought it was funny. She mentioned that doesn't look comfortable, poor guy, right? And then I was impressed that she noticed that, because when I posted this, you can see I didn't really highlight that was going on. So obviously she's very observant. But yeah, I don't want you guys to see this and think, oh, if I post something on iNaturalist, nobody's going to respond. Sometimes it just takes a little while, because you have to take into account that there's a large volume of observations being posted. And a lot of the users on iNaturalist that are, experts in wasps or experts in whatever type of animal or plant or organism, they're going through a lot of observations and adding identifications. So sometimes there's, kind of a backlog, and it takes a little bit to get some help. But, don't be discouraged by that. It's actually pretty cool when you post a lot of observations. It's kind of like planting a little seed. And then, that one day, maybe a few months from now or even a year from now, someone will come in and tell you, hey, this is this. And you find out, wow, you found something that's pretty unique, something that's pretty interesting. So that's all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween.